Welcome to Dan Nation, my first video. I'm Dan if I do and Dan if I don't. I don't have a 13-year-old on staff to all the doing the video editing, so bear with me, it's going to be rough. But this is also me, live, uncut, and unvarnished. Now, this channel is going to be about opinions. Now, opinions are great, but it doesn't have to be explosive. It doesn't have to blow the roof off just because I say this person says that. It's none of that at all. It's just a conversation. That's the one thing I think we've lost in this world. You say one comment and it blows up. It doesn't have to be. It's your opinion, my opinion. My opinion, I think red is a great color. Some people say blue is the ultimate color. I shouldn't have to lose my mind just because you say one thing and I say another. So, gonna get started for this video. Need a community. I want a community. I want to get started. I want to have conversations. Anything you may want to talk about, give me topics, give me subjects. We'll talk about anything. It does not matter and it's completely fine. I will talk about things. I will give my opinion. Unvarnished, but it's my opinion. Remember that. Disclaimer, I'm not a former athlete. I know it's a shock, but I'm not. I've never been in the NFL, NBA, soccer, baseball, nothing. I'm just an old fat man. So for the YouTube, we're going to subscribe, we're going to like, we're going to comment, all these things hopefully you will do to help me along this journey that we are going to take together. What's the old saying? Every journey starts with the first step. Well, this is my first step on a shaky video, so forgive me. We can talk about sports, we can talk about politics, we can talk about retirement, we can talk about anything you want to, which I've said before. So again, the editing, sorry. So let's talk about the Olympics. The Olympics, I thought, went off very, very well. You have the different countries being representative of their country, which is a huge honor. It doesn't matter if you finished dead last. You represented your company in doing a sport which took time, effort. It's an amazing thing. The Jamaican bobsled team, all they want to do is represent their country. Back in the movie, great movie. So when the United States walked out, got a little emotional. I won't lie to you, I did. Hearing USA, USA is an honor. And for them to have different venues they had with different athletes and their events being marched out there, I thought was a great thing. 2 cauldrons I thought was a good thing. I thought the Italian government and the IOC did a very well presentation, at least in my opinion. I heard about Lindsey Vonn. Unfortunately, it kind of tears me up. Anyone who's a little older trying to make one more run at Olympic glory, I'm just an old man, but I'm sorry. You know, being helicoptered off of a mountain because you got hurt in an accident is not a very good thing, and I'm sorry. I hope she gets better, but evidently she's out of these Olympics probably. But for being injured on a training run, then rub some dirt in it and then try to compete more, you got more heart, you got more guts than I'll ever have. And for that, I applaud you. Baseball, this year is this year, but I don't know about next year. I'm hearing saying that they're wanting to redo a contract. Possibly the owners want a cap on a salary cap. I don't think the league or the players want to do that, and I don't blame them. But at the same time, I don't think we're going to have the 2026, 2027 games if something doesn't get worked out. I am a Cincinnati Reds fan. Don't hate me. I'm an Indiana Pacer fan. Don't hate me. I'm an Indiana Hoosier fan. Ooh, Hoosiers. National championships. If someone has said the IU football team would win a national championship, go 16-0, and win I would say, buddy, increase your medication to 4 or 5 times because you have lost your mind. Serendipity, having the 75-76 undefeated basketball team, and then 50 years later, the 25-26 undefeated football team. You just can't make that stuff up. I'm awestruck. I still have it recorded on the DVR and I watch it quite a few times. Mendoza, a hell of a player. I mean, but the whole team, and that was the thing that I wanted to get to, team. Now, you hear, well, I love for these guys and I die for these guys. And you hear that in a pro, you hear that in a lot of things, but they made it that way. It seemed like they generally cared for each other to do what was necessary. Now you get to the pros, they'll say the same thing, but sometimes I just don't see it. I mean, okay, you catch a first down. What do? That's your job. Great when you get an end zone. Celebrate a little bit. That's cool. But still, every time you get a first down, what is all that about? It's become more of a game of see me instead of see team. See ball, get ball. Not me. It's team. I would like for that to be a little bit more prevalent in the game. Let's see here. Baseball, I said. Football, I said. Colts. Anthony Richardson. Great potential. Should we start to do potential or should we start to see results? Now, if it was you and I in a business interview, so what have you done? Let's see your resume, what you've done. Are they going to hire you on potential? No, they're going to hire you on what you've done. He had what? 10, 12 games out of college, all the potential. Yes, he's a physical athlete. He is spectacular. What's up here? What's in here? I haven't seen it. We haven't seen it much. Even did a timeout. Instead of AR-15, now it's Anthony T.O. Richardson. I just don't get all that. Anyway, it's not to bash anyone. It's just me, an old man, looking at and giving my opinions. Dan Nation, come aboard. We'll take a journey together. I want to thank you very much for your time.